contributions to the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to establish the system of justice which He gave to humanity through His messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. May Allah give us the courage to join this group, to be one of them, to make a resolve that we have to live for this and die for this. We have read 25 ayat of Surah Al-Hadid. First 6 ayat refer to the person and attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the highest academic level. Then 2 demands, aminu anfiqu. Then why do you not have faith? A rebuke. If you feel actually you don't have the real faith, turn to Qur'an. Second rebuke, why don't you spend for the cause of Allah? And in that, if the conditions are bad, there is no hope for the establishment of the deen of Allah, still you spend for the deen of Allah, your energies, your life, your time, and your belongings, you will have greater regard than those who will be doing it after the attainment of victory. Then what is the objective of it? And that is to establish the system of justice on earth given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And for that, a stage might come when you have to go to the battlefield. But that is the last stage. For that, first of all, there should be some propagation of the ideology. Then whosoever accept it, organize them, train them. And when this process reaches a certain level, then only you can challenge the system. But the final point has been mentioned. لَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا رُسُلَنَا بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ وَأَنزَلْنَا مَعَهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْمِيزَانَ لِيَقُومَ النَّاسُ بِالْقِسْطِ. The same thing as we read in Surah Surah. وَأُمِرْتُ لِأَعْدِلَ بَيْنَكُمْ. I have been sent to establish justice among you. I am not a soothsayer or a sermon sayer or a poet or a storyteller, nothing of the sort. I have been sent to establish justice. So this is the essence. Now there is a mistake also. When you are told that this life is nothing, real life is of akhirah, of the hereafter, then sometimes there is a tendency for what we call asceticism, rahbaniyat. Leave this world. Why marrying? Why having family life? Why bothering for all these things? Go to some caves or somewhere else, solitary places. Just remember your Lord. Have tried to have a communion with Him. But this is wrong. Islam says you don't love this world, but you have to change this world. Live here. Change it. You have to be an activist, not a passive rahib, an ascetic, passive ascetic, sitting aside from the world. He doesn't care whether there are injustices being done over here, oppressions are being done over here. No, he doesn't care. He is there in his monastery or something else, sitting over there. No, this is not Islam. So this actually was a mistake committed by the followers of one of the ulul azm min ar-rusul, and that was Hazrat Masih alayhi salatu wasalam. People who came to believe in him, they twisted their religion towards rahbaniyat, asceticism. So this mistake is pointed out here in the remaining 4 ayat of this surah. And for that purpose, Allah starts with Nuh. وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا نُوحًا وَإِبْرَاهِيمَ. And verily we sent Nuh and Ibrahim. وَجَعَلْنَا فِي ذُرِّيَّتِهِمَا النُّبُوَّةَ وَالْكِتَابَ. And we placed our prophethood and the book in the progeny of Nuh and Ibrahim. فَمِنْهُمْ مُقْتَصِدٌ. Out of the progeny of the two, there are who are rightly guided. وَكَثِيرٌ مِّنْهُمْ فَاسِقُونَ. But most of them are transgressors. Now, ثُمَّ قَفَّيْنَا عَلَىٰ آثَارِهِمْ بِرُسُلِنَا. Then we made our messengers to follow in their footsteps. وَقَفَّيْنَا بِعِيسَى ابْنِ مَرْيَمَ. And we made Isa son of Maryam to follow. وَجَعَلْنَا فِي قُلُوبِ الَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوهُ رَأْفَةً وَرَحْمَةً فَآتَيْنَاهُ الْإِنْجِيلَ, and we gave Isa Injil, the gospel. And we placed in the hearts of those who followed him tenderness and mercy and compassion. This was a special condition, of the Hawariyin of Hazrat Masih alayhi salatu wasalam. وَرَهْبَانِيَّةً ابْتَدَعُوهَا. But monasticism and asceticism was something which they invented. مَا كَتَبْنَاهَا عَلَيْهِمْ. We have not made it compulsory on them. This was their decision. This was the wrong turn they took. إِلَّا ابْتِغَاءَ رِضْوَانِ اللَّهِ. We had only made it compulsory for them to seek the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But then, when they adopted asceticism, فَمَا رَعَوْهَا حَقَّ رِعَايَتِهَا, then they could not observe it with the due observance. فَآتَيْنَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مِنْهُمْ أَجْرَهُمْ. So we gave to those among them who had real faith and belief, and who came to believe in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That can also be mentioned over here. To them we gave their reward. وَكَثِيرٌ مِّنْهُمْ فَاسِقُونَ. But most of them are also transgressors. So this is to point out this wrong term. Don't love this world, but live in it. Try to fashion it on the right path. Take it to the justice, system of justice, and establish the deen of Allah over here. This is the test of your faith and your iman in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ittaqullaha wa aminu bi rasulihi yu'tikum kiflayn min rahmatihi. Oh, you who profess to believe. Believe in Allah, have fear of Allah, and believe in His messenger. What does it mean? The real conviction that the model for us is the person of Muhammad. We have to follow him. He was not an ascetic. He didn't start a monastic type of system. No. He fought for the cause of Allah. He was an activist. He challenged falsehood. He took his men to the battlefield, led them to the battlefield. So you have to follow him. See how during the Makki period he propagated his ideas. Then those who accepted Iman, organized them, trained them with the permanent order. Then no retaliation. Whatever persecution comes to you, verbal or physical, you don't